Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. Crowds yet to open, but I suspect that they will pretty shortly. When the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. That was impressive. Match that. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're on the way. It's being played forward. Song. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It'll be a throw-in. Koto. Song. Lovely feet. Eto! Van Bommel. Robben. Has a hit! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Knocks it away, turns and goes back. He's gone for it! Plays it back. And the defence can get it clear. Schneider. Song. Plays it out to the wing. And the weighted pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Schneider. Danger averted for now. Schneider. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's played forward. Driving on, a real charge here. Played into the... Diving header! Brave effort, total commitment.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Ilya, over to the left. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. It seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Ilya. Tries to get it forward quickly. Schneider. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Schneider. Shot at goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Brings it forward. He's come in hard. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And the potential here for the first goal of the game. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Van Persie! Hits one! Same again, same outcome.
The Netherlands really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And he's there to clear it. Got a shot away! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it forward. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Pumps it into the area. Has a goal! Song. He's still going. Where to next? Well positioned to make that interception. Robin. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This is a great chance to take a lead. He'll fancy himself from here. Van Persie! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
They've played it short. Oh, he's in! Chance! Schneider. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Elia. Keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Asuakoto. Forward it goes. He's left his man. Goes for goal. It's there! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Camerún break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Abubakar, he's played him through. Eto'o! Throw in. Chooses to go back. And the counter is on. He gets past his man. Song tries to get it forward quick. Abubakar! A real chance and a real let-off. Van Bommel. Out to the left it goes. Oh, they could break here. That's a good ball. Has a pop! There's the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
The Netherlands need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Now a chance to break. Nkulu. Gone out for a throw-in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Bommel. Schneider. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Hoists it forward. Well read, he sorted that out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
The Netherlands just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Plays it out to the wing. Robben. He could be in. Schneider! They've done it! They are right back in business. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Forward it goes. Gets it back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Done very well to intervene. Schneider. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's played forward. Cotter. He's got options out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Goes for it! Elia. Camerún have a free kick. Should have done better, and he knows it. Goes for the cross. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. lack of accuracy. Gorgeous control there. Hit into the middle. Schneider. Ilya. Schneider. Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Schneider. Over to the left. Battles to win it back. Dashing forward at pace. The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Surely a shot! That intervention was very necessary. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to get it forward quick. Oh, real danger here! Gets the better of his man. Forward it goes. Onkulu hoists it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the left it goes.
The Netherlands showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well, that's where he wants it. Choupo-Moting. Looking for space out wide. Going to throw in. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Plays it out to the wing, and he's there to cut it out.
Camerún merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Cotto. Push it over to the other flank. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's played forward. He's through the middle. And the shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Tyson. Van der Veer. Robben. A buccaneering run from the defender.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tries to stroke it through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Chupamoting. Afflein. Forward it goes. Counts. Gets away from his opponents. Can he find it? Van Persie! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And help's available out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that's it. The Netherlands winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. The Netherlands a bit late, but in the end it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and a